Shalom and welcome to the 5th installment of my Shelf Tour extravaganza. I can't even let you know if this means we've officially hit the midpoint because I honestly have no idea how many more of these videos there are going to be, because I have been really thinking before I turn on the camera each time I'm prepared to give you another installment of this amazing series. I'm always saying to myself, am I breaking everything up in the proper ways? Can I break them up even further? How granular can these categories actually be? So at this point in time, just anticipate no more than 10 of these episodes, and I'm not planning on going any further than that. 10 episodes, 10 seasons, why not? But who knows, it might actually be shorter. But anyway, today we're going to be going into one of my smaller collections, and that, of course, is my video game collection. Now, video games are definitely a big part of my life, considering the fact that I did have video games in my house going all the way back to the original NES from the 1980s, and even the Tiger handheld games. But things have definitely changed. Technology, gameability, things have definitely gone in a very positive direction for video games in terms of their appeal, their iconic staple in popular culture, as well as the characters that we now know and love. So I'm excited to feature some of my video games in this massive collection to you guys, and I'm also really excited to sort of give you guys a little bit of a trip back in time, because some of these games are actually older video games. So let's begin with the new installment of the Shelf Tour. Let's crack into the video games. So everybody, welcome back to the office, and we are going to get the video game tour started with this little grouping of video games right here. So I don't really know if I talk much about this on my channel, but I actually was a very big fan of World of Warcraft, and I played this game for about 10 years. I also did play Warcraft 2, and as you can see, I also have Warcraft 3. I love this game, I love this lore, but the problem is I just don't have the time to play it anymore. And as you can see from the games that I actually have, clearly I've missed the boat on a couple of the new expansions, and the only thing that really gets me upset over the fact that I'm not playing this anymore is because I'm not really getting any more of the story. I wish that there was a way that I could just see the lore of all of these games. But in the meantime, there's no reason why I shouldn't go over what I've got, and please ignore all the other little goodies around here. We'll get to those at some point in time. But yes, we have the original Warcraft 3, Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne, which was the expansion. We've got Vanilla WoW, introduction to the series, and then of course we've got the first expansion, which is Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, which is, in my opinion, the best one, Cataclysm, Mists of Pandaria, and Warlords of Draenor. So that's pretty much where we're going to begin here, and now we're going to go downstairs and take a look at all the other video games. So now I am looking at my home theater system, and we've got our video games down here. We've got a couple of video game systems, nothing new. Most of them are old school, but that's just because of the fact that we do like things that are from classic gaming, and there's no reason why you cannot hold on to the classics. So we've got a couple of things here. Obviously, what you see is a classic PS1, which actually does still work. It's my wife's. We've also got an original Wii. We've also got over here 2 Game Boys. This is a Game Boy Color, but the other one is the original gray brick, which unfortunately is not working, but we actually are planning to bring it in somewhere for some repairs. And as I remove the Wii controllers, we're also going to take a look that in here is my Nintendo DS, and it's a 3DS, which has a wonderful story. This was actually given to me as a gift from my wife after I officially proposed to her. So with that being said, we're going to take a look at all the games. Now, I might be missing a few, but I know that in this blue Game Boy Color there is Pokemon Pinball, but we've got over here Wario Land, Donkey Kong Land, over here we've got Lemmings, and we've got Super Mario Land, the original. And we've got our PS games over here, and we have Star Wars, Masters of the Terra Sky. We have Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. We have Pandemonium. We have Mortal Kombat 4. We have a sampler disc. I don't know why. We have Harvest Moon Back to Nature, which is one of my wife's favorite games. We have Crash Bandicoot 2. We've also got Cool Borders 2, and over here we have WWF SmackDown. These are actually games that belong to, some of them were her brothers, and he wasn't going to take them, so we took them. We have Twisted Metal 3, Twisted Metal 2, Twisted Metal, so basically all three of them, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, we have Tomba, and we have Tekken 2. Now, over here are some Nintendo 3DS games. So for the 3DS games, we have Tetris Ultimate, we have the Sonic Classics Collection, which is all 4 of the original Sonic games in Nintendo DS form. We have Mario Kart 7, Super Mario 3D Land, Super Mario Brothers, the New Super Mario Brothers, and New Super Mario Brothers 2. And we also have one of my wife's games, which is Professor Layton Unwound Future. Over here, we have Detective Pikachu. We have another Professor Layton game. It's Professor Layton and the Last Spectre. Another one with Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box. Also, Professor Layton and the Curious Village. We have the Mega Man Legacy Collection, which is all 6 of the original Mega Man games. Lost in Blue 2. Lego Star Wars, The Complete Saga. Lego Harry Potter Years 1 through 4. And, of course, Lego Harry Potter Years 5 through 7. Probably the biggest prizes in my DS collection are definitely the Zelda games, and I have The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D, and The Legend of Zelda Link Between Worlds. I've actually played all 3 of them. I have not beaten A Link Between Worlds yet, because I just have had no time to finish it, but I did beat the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, and I've actually, for a fun fact, beat Majora's Mask for the very first time thanks to this game. We've also got another Harvest Moon game. We've got Donkey Kong Country Returns in 3D. We also have a couple more games that are from my wife. She loves these types of things. This is Crafting Mama, Cooking Mama, another copy of Cooking Mama, and this is Anno 1701, Dawn of Discovery, and honestly, I have no idea what that is. And finally, we're going to take a look at some Wii games. We've got Sonic Colors, we've got Lego Indiana Jones, The Original Adventures, The Legend of Zelda, The Twilight Princess. I have not played it yet, but I really, really, really want to play this game for the first time. We've also got Donkey Kong Country Returns on Wii. We got it used for a good price. Very good condition as well. We've got New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Very excited to play that as well. And we've also got Lego Harry Potter 1 through 4. And finally, we've got a couple of exercise games. Obviously, we have Wii Sports. It comes with the Wii itself, and this is actually the game that I play the most because it's definitely good for exercise, and I do enjoy Wii Tennis and Wii Boxing and Wii Bowling a lot. Even Wii Golf, actually. And over here, we've got a Wii Fit. This is my wife's. She uses it sometimes for yoga exercises, but that pretty much wraps up all of our video games. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I honestly have no idea what's going to happen in regards to my collection because I love the Wii. There are definitely some more games that I want to include in my collection, like Skyward Sword, which of course is the Legend of Zelda game, and I'm also considering getting NBA Jam and the Mario Kart for Wii because I have played that game and I love it. But also, I had been talking with my wife, and we definitely feel that at some point in time we may want to capitalize on one of the newer systems. I would like to play the Switch. I've never actually played it before, and everything that I hear about The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild just excites me, and I would hope to try and at least get an opportunity to play it before its sequel comes out because it's already in the works. But that's it, everybody, for this installment. I'm looking forward to the next episode. I'll see you then. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. If you're new here and want to see more of what my channel has to offer, please click on the link to my last video, or hit that subscribe button to be kept up to date with all of my uploads. Content of all sorts is posted here quite often, so trust me, you do not want to fall behind. I will see you in the comments, and actions speak louder than words.